Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment, give us a thumbs up. It's you that keeps the channel going, so press the bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. So these are the answers to the pick a pile that I put up today. Or maybe yesterday by the time this gets uploaded, who knows with YouTube. So if you picked the heart, this was the first pile, which was the heart. And the question was, what is happening to my connection? So I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to pull the tarot first, and then I'm going to have a look at what oracle cards we had. Okay, so Spirit. Okay, if we can connect with pile A, with their guides, my guides, angels, and all the higher assistants, please. And so it is, thank you. So, what is happening to my connection? What's happening to my connection for pile A, please, and my collective? Thank you. What's happening to the connection? What's happening to the connection for the watchers of pile A, please? What's happening to the connection? What's happening to the connection? Thank you. What's happening to the connection, please? Part A. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Judgment. So what's happening to the connection for pile A? So the watchers of pile A, what's happening to your connection? So there's a lot going on the mind of your counterpart at the moment. There's they are moving forward, they are working hard, they're doing all these things, but part of me is getting the feeling they're actually distracting themselves by doing all these things. It's really interesting if you have a look at this card. So I'm really being drawn to this plant, and they're telling me it's like the aloe vera plant. It's the healing, and it's the healing that needs to, it's the internal healing that needs to be done. But actually what they're focusing on is all these other things, and it's keeping them busy, and they're working hard, and they're perfecting, and they feel that they're moving forward, but they are doing all these things, avoiding the main issue of what's going on. So there is progression there with your counterpart. Absolutely, they are moving steps, but they are also distracting themselves to the main healing. But I do feel that they are starting to recognize that. If you see this, she's really looking at the candle, she's looking at the light. That's where her focus is, even though there's other things around, and she's getting, I say she, but they're getting more in tuned with where the healing needs to take place. Then we've got the Ace of Wands. So we've got new beginnings happening here. We've got powerful new changes, a wanting to move forward with passion and motion, and take things to the next level, get this new beginning going, and stepping into that masculine energy, into the divine masculine energy with the Emperor. He's sat here with the World. He's got his chess piece, he's got the King in his hand, wanting to move forward. And again, they're drawing me to this image at the back, and really have cleared out a lot of the old woundings. Again, what they're showing me is he's looking off to the side. He's not looking straight in forward. So he's still he's lots and lots of development and lots of moving forward, which you may not see, but he's still being slightly distracted where the core needs to be healed. I feel that it's like, you know, when you know what it is that needs to be healed, but it feels so deep and so big. You make it so big in your mind. It's like when I speak to clients, and when I'm working with clients, it's like, you know, everyone's always afraid of opening Pandora's box and God, if I open Pandora's box and I start to cry or I let this out, I just don't know where to stop. And of course that never happens, because eventually you stop being upset, because you can only cry for so long. But it's like they feel like it's gonna be so big. But what I'm also getting here is that they're being guided. Their angels and their guides are bringing them, they're making them look at it again, bringing me back to the candle of really going to the deep healing session, going to the root. They are aware, they have, I don't want to say woken up, because they've been awakened for a long time, but on what this connection is to them, and where their life needs to go. I don't know why they're I feel like they're working on the heart. It really got me to hold on to this big rose quartz that I've got here. So I feel that they're healing their heart, they're healing their old heart wounds, and they're wanting to work together. They're wanting to move together and work as a team with you now. I get the feeling that they feel quite lonely, even if your situation is that they're with somebody else. This is a general collective reading, so take it as it resonates for you. You know, even when you're with somebody, you can still be very lonely. But I feel that through whatever they've been through, that it has been a huge wake-up call. There has been a massive shift in consciousness. There has been a real development, a real letting go, a real shedding of the skin is what they're showing me here. It's like it's a totally different new person that is going to step forward, because I feel that Pile Age, you are currently in separation at the moment. So let's have a look at the oracle and see what oracles we've got. Okay, so we've got meditation, we've got intimacy, beautiful card. This is a new deck for me, I'm loving it. Oh, interesting, we've got the woman holding a coin, we've got denial. Okay, we'll come to those in a minute. Actually, we'll come to those in a minute. Let's deal with these. I feel that really being drawn to the intimacy card, I mean, the fact that it's just beautiful imagery. But see how all the candles are around them. And what I was really drawn to in the Eight of Pentacles is that she's staring at the candles. So I feel that what they're healing is big heart stuff, all the old wounding that they had, all the intimacy issues, that vulnerability, that opening up, that want of being intimate. They are going within. I don't know whether they would call it meditation, as in they would sit and meditate, but I do feel that they are going into meditative states, whether this is running or walking or cycling or swimming, like through exercise. There are many, many ways that you can become in a meditative state. It doesn't just need to mean that they'll just sit there. Even when your mind starts wandering and you start to daydream, that's a meditative state. And I feel that they, again, are being guided to this new beginning, to this new waking up, to where they need to go to do the actual healing, to let go of again, they're bringing me to this aloe plant, which is you know, it's quite spiky on the outside, and it's all kind of like, when you go into the aloe, it's all soft and gooey in the inside, and it's like this outer protection. It's like that intimacy. You have to reveal yourself, you have to be vulnerable to get ultimate intimacy with somebody, and that's what I'm getting, that they're actually healing at the moment. We've got then the woman holding the coin, which is 42. 42 is 6. 6 is about harmony and rebalance and communication. 6 in the major arcanas is the Lover, so it's about choice. And we've got the black cat here with luck. The woman holding the coin could be that he sees you as very independent. It's a woman here, but take it as it resonates. A feminine energy. You have success in your hand. You're building your own pathway. You're blossoming, you're growing. I mean, she's wearing a dress of leaves. It could also be that they are seeking advice, somebody that is coming to them to help them direct with their financial issues. Again, two messages coming in there. Take it as it resonates. And then we've got the messages. I keep telling myself that it's not over. So again, another confirmation for you, Pile A, that you're currently in separation, but they're not giving up on this relationship just yet. They are still going through some healing. I feel that you're not together at the moment. For the majority of you, let's see here, take it all off and bear it all. So they do have great desire for you. And again, if you look at this intimacy, this is wanting to get naked with you, but a very intimate way, in a very loving way. I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready right now. I'm sorry. Again, that's what I'm getting. They're still going through some healing. They're healing the deep wounds at the moment. And then we've got you're always on my mind. So they are thinking of you. They are connecting with you. And I'm not ready for us just yet. Another confirmation, you know, too, I'm just not ready. That doesn't mean that it's over. I keep telling myself it's not over. And you're always on my mind. You know, these cards are just doubling up and you know, just restating what we've been through. So I hope you find that useful, Pile A. I leave you there with so much love, so much light. And I'll check in with you again soon. Okay, Pile B, or this was the feather. So if you chose the feather here, then this is your pick a pile. Okay, let's put this very special feather here. Okay, so putting the oracle cards just to one side, and we are starting with the tarot, doing it a little bit differently today. So what's happening in the connection for my Pile Bs, please? Let's check in with your guides and my guides. Let's get them working together. Give us some good answers, please. What's going on in the connection for the collective for those who have chosen Pile B, please, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Okay, what's happening to the connection of Pile B, please? What's happening to the connection of Pile B? What's happening to the connection of Pile B, please? Whoa, wow, that went absolutely flying. It hit me in the face. Okay, wow. Okay, one more please. Okay, you want to come out. Okay. Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's have a look what's going on in the connection for the watchers of Pile, for the feather. Okay, for the feather, what have we got? We've got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is about moving forward, about wanting a deeper connection, a deeper commitment, a deeper knowledge, a deeper understanding of where they are, what they're doing. They want to ascend. They are ascending. They're moving up, and they've got to the point where actually they feel it's been a difficult time for them, but I feel that they are feeling in a much better place. So he's very joyous here, and they're really bringing me to that. And what they're leading to me is the flower up here. It's very much they're showing me the lotus flower. One of my favorite flowers, because the lotus grows in muddy waters, underneath the water, and then when it flowers, when it reaches the top of the water, it blossoms into this beautiful flower. And the essence of the lotus has so many meanings and so much great energy in it. And that's what I really feel that your counterpart has done, that they have really gone to the depths of who they were who they are, and that they've changed and they've grown and they've developed and they've blossomed, and they are very different people. They see you very much as doing well on their own, sexy, single, confident, magnetic personality, really building that world around themselves. I do get that they are sneaking in on social media. They've just shown me this very very, very strange image. I'm just sorry, my guys. They're sometimes just very, very funny. And so they're having a little peek at what you're doing, let's just say that. And moving forward, because you're leading the way, because you are you've grown and you've developed, and they've seen this, and you know what they're seeing, whether that's again just on the outside, is that you are succeeding on your own, you're growing, you're developing, you've got strength. They admire that strength. They've seen you move up the steps, move up the ladder, and that's where they want to go. They want to come and join you again. And really bringing me to I mean, they're showing me a dove, so I'm assuming that's a dove there, you know, in moving forward in harmony, in peace, letting go of the past, and really cleansing the old out and moving forward into this Ace of Swords that just kind of went flying out and nearly hit me. Well, it did nearly hit me in the face. That I really feel that they are going to be stepping forward. Again, I don't feel that there is communication, or there might be some communication, a little bit of peripheral. That's kind of what I'm getting with this staircase. It's like I'm just on the outskirts. I'm just sort of looking in. I'm getting closer and closer and closer. I want to come into the hub. I want to come in to your light, really. And as they get closer, it's almost like your magnetic energy is drawing them in, and that's where they're being drawn to, because they want this new communication. They want to come through with their truth. They want victory. They want clarity. They want this new start. They want to move forward. They feel very passionate about this. They have grown in confidence and maturity. They are strong-minded. They are, you know, they've grown into the lion. The lion is just behind him, and he's not frightened of the lion. He's just stood there. He's stood there. He's got his king on his wand, and he's not even bothered that the lion's there, because he is the lion. He's grown into the masculine. He's grown into the king, in his divinity. And what they're giving me with the Four of Wands on Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is that they're not letting go of this connection. They're not ready to let go of this connection. They want to hold on to it. Absolutely. They've realized that it's something worth holding on to, and that's the energy that I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles. So let's have a look and see what oracle cards you have got for you for the feather. Okay, ask your soul. Life purpose. We've got adjacent possibilities and eternity yours. Okay, we're just going to leave those there. So again, very similar to the heart, the first pile, is that I feel that they're being guided. They're going in heart healing. Again, this was the same for the first pile, for the heart pile. Their guides are directing them, and they are starting to listen. Not starting, I always feel that that's not quite fair. It's becoming more acute. They're becoming more aware. They have been listening to their guides. They have been going within. They have been really guided by their soul, because we've got two cards of heart here, two cards of life purpose, and here we've got the doves again, and here there's two doves. I feel that that's a coming together of the heart. Once this heart healing has been done, again, I feel that there is a separation for the feather pile. Again, lots of possibilities going on. I feel that this is actually for both of you. Again, we've got the 24, which is the 6. The 6 is about communication. We had this in the first pile, in the heart pile, communication. 6 also in the major arcana is the lovers. This is about choices. What choices do you make? Where are you going? What direction do you want? Excuse me. Do you want to go into the light? I do feel that there is excuse me. that your counterpart gets a little bit stuck with their words. Lots of throat chakra coming on, real blockages in the throat. That's also what they're healing at the moment. Healing a whole old heart wounds, healing through being able to communicate better, coming in with this Ace of Swords. But you know, Ace is the new beginning, but you want to start, you want to progress, you want to have that communication, that clear, that clarity of coming in, of how you feel, of how you want to progress further, where you want this to go. And focus on your one door and not to get distracted. But they know and they want to be eternally yours. You know, this is surrounded by rings, diamond rings. So for some of you, this could be progressing to an engagement, to marriage. They feel that you are eternally yours. Okay, let's have a look at some of the messages. I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. Again, this is that heart energy. I'm terrified of losing you. So again, confirmation that you're not together at the moment. It was love at first sight and my first true love. Nobody can take that away from us. You know, again, I'm eternally yours. All these messages are always, you know, just confirming each other. I love you beyond measure, and I'm confronting my past. So again, this is this heart work, and I feel it'll be really interesting to see if the third pile also comes out with heart energy stuff, because certainly the first two piles I have. So whatever your counterpart is doing, whether that's masculine or feminine, they are working on old heart healing, on really coming together, really aligning with that. But you are in the heart. They don't want anybody else. They absolutely know who you are and that they want you. They're just trying to heal the past. And I know that can feel like an ongoing message, but it is what it is. You know, it takes as long as it takes. And sometimes these partnerships require patience, or just going within and doing the self-work, because as you do the self-work, you then lead your counterpart onto that journey as well. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, pile 3, this is your reading. So if you chose the crystal, then this is your reading. Okay. Getting throat stuff already. With you, pile 3, I'm just going to put the oracle cards to the side. And we are going to start with the tarot. Okay, so what's happening to my connection? Please, let's connect with the guides for everyone who picked pile C, which is the crystal. What's happening to their current connection, please? What's happening to their current connection, please? Pile for the crystal pile. Connecting with there, guys, my guides. So it is, so it is. Thank you. Okay. What's happening to the connection for the people watching for the crystal pile, please? The crystal. Thank you. Well, thank you. Okay, so we have the Moon, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Fool in reverse, and the Four of Wands. So we've got 3 major arcanas. There's a very large percentage of major arcanas out of 5 cards. Okay. I actually feel quite an intense energy with this pile. I feel that there is a balancing up that is happening. This seems to be a common theme with each of the piles. You know, with the Moon, what you've got is that uncertainty. Lots of emotions going on, things that you can't see, that want of sort of needing to control, but actually what you need to do is just drift and just, not drift as in you don't have any knowing where you're going, but kind of going with the flow. If you look at what she's doing, she's just floating. She's just she's not doing anything. She's just being. And that's kind of what I'm getting with those energies. She feels quite intense. That there's a want to balance out, and almost like a surrender energy that's coming through with this. I have to surrender because I've been through everything else, and I just I'm getting worn out. I'm getting tired. It's like I don't know what else to do. It feels like that. It feels that there is I need to just do this. I don't know. Let's go on and see if this makes a little bit more sense. I don't know where all these words are coming from. So we've got the Magician, and the Magician has everything in play. They have everything they need. This is the eternity. They've got the eternity symbol on their head, on their hood of their coat. And what he's doing here is really bringing in the energy. And what I'm getting with this, it's really interesting. I've never had this before with this card. It's almost like creating their own portal of energy. It's like creating this own portal of ascension, of when they want to step in, of when it's the right time to step in. It's like there's two things coming in. One is like a protection of what it is, and they've been through the ringer, and they've sort of learned how to protect themselves. They've learned how to protect themselves from other people. I feel that there are dark energies around them that can be quite energy vampires, just sort of sucking out the energy, and they've learned how to deal with that. They've learned, and I also feel that they're creating a portal to step in. I feel that there was a missed opportunity here with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, where they wanted to step forward, they wanted to take this leap of faith, but there was something with this with the energy of the people that are around them, that they got distracted, that there was something that they had to, I'm hearing fix, duty bound is another word that they're giving me. I don't feel like it's a lover, but I feel that there is a connection of somebody that's within their vicinity that's quite draining of them, and something came up. They wanted to step forward. There was this opening, there was this portal of opportunity, and I feel that it was missed, and it was missed because of something else that was happening in their world that came about, and they had to deal with that. And actually what they're saying, what Spirit is saying to me, that was the right thing to do. But with regards to you, that they I feel that that has been dealt with, and what they want to move on to is more stability in their life. The Four of Wands is my twin flame union. It's my 1111. It's the time of joy and stability and engagement and moving forward, and getting all the things that you want, and starting to celebrate and starting to live your life, and really not starting to deal with the darkness of these other energies that are around you. In everybody has their own energy that they have to be accountable for. And I feel that this, just where this opportunity was lost, not lost, but everything happens for a reason. The timing was just diverted, but we are moving into the celebration. You see, with these Four Wands, there is this celebration. They're having a great time, and that is the union of the stability is here. Okay, so your oracle cards, we've got insight, we've got luminosity, we've got contract. Really interesting that this, I think the 6 has come up with all of these, as in they added to 6, if I'm not mistaken, and it's always been you. I do actually feel that this is twin flame, soul connection, sacred partnership. I'm not saying that the other two paths weren't, but I'm really getting this energy here. I feel that your partner has been going through some very intense cleansing. It's really interesting because they're really pulling me, and have been, but haven't quite been able to figure out what it was they're saying to the wolves on either side. And of course there's always light and dark, but I really feel that the darkness that there was around them, as in dark but negative energies, negative people that are around them that bring them down, don't want them to shine. Okay, that's what they don't want them to shine as they move on. I feel that there was a connection with them, so it could be an old karmic, it could be just somebody that they care for, that really kind of wants them around because that enhances their life. And I don't feel that it is a connection as in a romantic connection. I just feel that that is like the cords needs to be cut a little bit more. It's but they are illuminating, they are seeing them for what they are, they are seeing them that everybody has their own energy to take care of, and you're not here to you know, really support somebody else's energy without them doing anything for themselves. Yes, you are supportive to those that you love and care for, but you can hold it up for them unconditionally and on their own, especially if they're not doing anything. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting around this. So they are going within, they are shining their light. Certainly these people around them don't want them to shine in the light. They can see that they are changing, they can see that they are lighting up, they're not reacting in the same ways that they used to, and they don't like it. But your person is doing a fantastic job. That's what they're telling me. They have grown, they have developed, they have seen the light. And again, we've got the luminosity, which is the same thing, stepping into the feminine energy. And it's really interesting what this card is, because it says that when you step into your divine feminine energy, it's like you then can create your divine counterpart, your divine masculine. And one of the things that it says in this card is you know, step away from the feminine side of wanting it to be all your own way and wanting it to go in the way that you want to. I do feel that's a message for both, because they're leading me to the light that's coming in from both sides. So I'm getting that that's for the masculine and for the feminine. So step away from it, you wanting it to happen in the way that you want it to, and also for your counterpart, and allow it to come in naturally, because there's so much growth, there's so much light, there's so much abundance and development through here. Again, healing the heart, they're bringing me to the heart area. This seems to be a theme for all of these piles. There is a soul contract between the two of you. I feel that you have been together in past lives. Again, we've got the number 6, which is the lovers and choices, balancing things up, coming together, coming from different areas, but then balancing up when you are together, because there is so much that you can do together, and you know that. Though she's blindfolded, I do feel that you are both aware of that, both masculine and feminine, and that there is a belief that you both know that it's always been you. That's not in any doubt, shape or form whatsoever. It's really interesting to see what these cards say. I recognize myself inside of you. That's that twin flame. Again, I'm really getting this very strongly with this power. Soulmate, there you go. We have a special connection, my love. We've done this before, as I was saying, past contracts, past life, very strong in oh, we've got 3 here in pile 3. For the crystal, we're under the same sky. Feel me there. I am devoted to you, to this, to us. I want to begin again. So again, with all these piles and this one as well, I do feel that you are in separation at the moment, or certainly not in harmonious union. I do feel that's coming. I do feel that this is awakening, and this is a strong twin flame connections. This one I'm getting for some of you. Look, again, the cards are just repeating themselves in all of the piles. Really, really interesting readings for all 3 of them. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon.